Turning now to the 2024 presidential race and a new debate over a debate. Former President Trump and Vice President Harris are scheduled to go head-to-head on September the 10th on ABC, but a new social media post from Trump and reported concerns over the rules by the Harris campaign is now casting doubts on whether it's going to happen at all. Joining us now, NBC News senior White House correspondent Gabe Gutierrez, NBC's Garrett Haake. They have the latest on the Trump-Vance campaign. So, Garrett, what exactly did Trump say about the debate, whether it's going to happen or not?
Well, look, this is an overnight Truth Social post in which he largely complained about ABC News, the host of that debate. He called them fake news. ABC complained about several correspondents by name, some who were participating, some who were probably not, and sort of wonders aloud, why would I do the debate against Kamala Harris on that network? He also says sort of half correctly that Harris had turned down debate offers on other networks. Some of those are still pending. The bottom line here, Jose, this reads to me like Donald Trump essentially working the refs ahead of this debate, kind of complaining about the coverage he gets from that network, the personalities he doesn't like, as a way to perhaps lower expectations for himself and muddy the waters about questions that might be asked and how his performance might be handled if and when he does show up for that debate on the 10th.
So, Gabe, meanwhile, what is the Harris campaign concern?
Well, Jose, separate from that Truth Social post overnight, the Harris campaign is now raising issues about the rules for this debate, and the Trump campaign is responding. So essentially, the Harris campaign now says that it wants hot mics during the entire debate. And Jose, you'll remember that is remarkable because a couple of months ago, the Biden team actually did not want hot mics during the debate. They wanted muted mics when the other candidate was speaking. Now, this is a statement from the Harris campaign. It says, in part, the vice president is ready to deal with Trump's constant lies and interruptions in real time. Trump should stop hiding behind the mute button. Now, the Trump campaign is firing back and saying that it is the Harris team which is asking for more rule changes, including sitting down during the debate and also referring to notes and also opening statements as well. Now, I just spoke with someone from the Harris team who denies those rule changes, but as Garrett mentioned, this seems to be an ongoing dispute. And right now, it's anybody's guess whether this debate will happen on September 10th. It appears, both campaigns haven't said yet that they're backing away officially, but it does appear that former President Trump is trying to work the refs at this point.
So, Gabe, just to understand, so the Harris campaign had already agreed to these issues. It seems like there's no changes in it. What's the issue on the mic? Is this something that had not been agreed to on this version of the debate?
Well, the Trump campaign says that it agreed to the rules that were present in the CNN debate, the one that happened between President Biden and former President Trump. The Harris campaign is now saying that it does not want muted mics at all, and says that essentially, as you saw in that statement, it's accusing the Trump campaign of wanting to hide behind the mute button. Look, that's a strange argument to be making, in part because the Biden team actually argued the opposite during the previous debate. So again, this comes down to a dispute, and at this point, staffers are saying one thing. It's unclear how this all shakes out, Jose.